Bonjour friends and happy Sunday. Yes, it is the first. Today I see by Ilanit spiritual conversation on spiritual topic and life coaching with a twist and anything in between that can help whoever is here and whatever ripple effect you will have in the universe to see life through a spiritual eye. So I am Ilanit. If it's your first time tuning in, uh, just a little bit background about me. I'm originally from France, moved in the state in 2000, following a job as a teacher, but quickly became aware of my true call as a spiritual teacher and a life coach, bringing spiritual modality to bring enlightenment, clarity, and technique really to see life in a different way spiritually. And that is, this world today is actually the reason why I am this morning. It is, first, I'm usually started to do my show on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and trying just to interact, bring teaching, because this is really what I'm passionate about in the field of spirituality, is not just to be there to answer people, but give them the connection, the understanding, so they can really go at it and trying to play the game of life. So this weekend I was with my dear friend Rachel, and she said, can you explain to me what the benefit of being spiritual? What does it mean to being spiritual? And because for me, seeing life this way, it's part of who I am from the time I was a young girl. I mean, I was raised in a much more orthodox environment, but through my empathic and intuitive nature, found my connection with God and started to understand that life is really like a game we need to decipher why things are happening, and really that life is not here to get us, even if we might go through different challenges, but here for us to help us grow, to help us use our free will, and eventually to become on top of it. And again, like one of my teachers will say, it's all about consciousness. And this word is really goes hand to hand with the word spiritual. I wrote this morning because following this conversation with my friend this morning, I was trying to explain to her, and she said, okay, so I can see, or anyone can be spiritual and is not reserved to people that have a certain lifestyle. And as I was doing my morning practice, I had what happened to me, a little voice whispering to me and showing me this image that I've seen in the past of an eye that is existing as we talk now in the cosmos that seems to be really the eye of God looking at us. And as I was having this vision, I also got words to illustrate what spiritual life is. And I'm just going to read it to you. So, what's being spiritual is to look, think, and act through the eyes of the divine, is to always ask in every situation with every encounters, what is the universe showing or telling me? What can I do to be in alignment with the highest vibrational plane? And the answer is simple. It starts by opening our heart, our mind, and our eyes, and to look and talk with our soul. And this is what I resume, seeing life through a spiritual eye. And so for me, being here live today, and I would like to welcome anybody that want to jump in. It's going to be a short live show today, because actually one of the reasons that I thought maybe I should do that is because I'm about to go away with my girls, and since it's spring break, and I will not be going live on Tuesday most likely, but I was thinking, okay, this is a very special time, and maybe I should just jump and try to do something a bit different and more spontaneous. And that is the reason why I'm here this morning. And why, especially today, why did I felt this impulse? And we know in life that might be sometimes we're not noticing it, that there is things that we experience that might be because of forces that are beyond what we feel inside. Let me explain. We know according to science that uh, the idea of cause and effect and the idea of energy travels. So let's say per se something very bad happened in one place because there is an energy that is now revealed, it can affect other people. Like they say in science, the flapping of the wings of a butterfly in one extreme of the world can cause a hurricane in another one. And it's really to remind us that the interconnection in everything. And for me, I was realizing after a few days, and interestingly, I noticed that with a lot of people that I talked to, a few days that was very pressuring, even filled with sometimes depressive thought. Uh, I just felt this burst this morning. And really, when you looked at certain tools such as Kabbalistic astrology, which is rooted in the idea that we live in a universe influenced by the universe, the same way that the moon influenced the tide of the ocean. Because we are made with more than 70% of water, planet might affect us. Now, the beauty about the teaching of Kabbalah, which is much more the spiritual decoding of the Torah, the Bible, the Old Testament, is really to say that life is coded in so many ways, and it's its job to search and find the manual to live it fully. And so through Kabbalistic astrology, we can notice that the last week was the last week in the month, and I'm talking about the Hebrew months of Pisces. And we know Pisces is the last month of the year, is also known to be the sign that is the oldest sign of the zodiac, a water sign that can cause emotion that can be going up and down. And because we come at the end of that, we came at the end of that week, is also mean that we came energetically at the end of a year. And usually what's happened at the end of the year, there's kind of a review of what happened until now. And is also, emotion about what should I have done better, what can I change. So since last night, today, we are in the new moon, and this is, we're entering the sign basically in the Kabbalistic calendar, the sign of Aries. Sign of Aries, therefore, is the first month of the year. It's a fire sign. And for whoever are Aries, knows Aries, you certainly know their passion for life, their thing bigger than life. This desire to experience with passion, deeply love, excitement, and really is the idea of taking leadership. We know also that the sign of Aries is under the influence uh, of, of the planet Mars, is fighting, but fighting hopefully for a cause, and the cause should be the light force. How can I become a leader to bring more enlightenment in the world? And really being Aries, this is what my life always been for. Is really realizing that whatever I went through, which I always shared, that I always felt that my childhood, like many light workers, was very much like a mental, spiritual, emotional boot camp, is how you can become stronger, more empathic, more loving because of it. Now, we know in life it's always a matter of choice. Again, consciousness. Some people, their experience make them do the complete opposite, to become more angry, to become more resentful, and to close themselves up and lose trust and faith, whether in the divine or others. And for some others, to realize that if the light force, God, the universe, whatever we call it, is ultimately a force of love and sharing. Therefore, what we're going through must only be for our own good. And this is really what I'm always trying to bring, whether I teach, whether I am in private session and bringing, life path reading using different tools, is to try to awaken solace for the things that we went through, and hope and understanding why it's happened, so we don't have to be victim of our life, and really come from a place of saying, okay, there's so much to learn. And and I, as I was preparing, I had this thought: what is it to see through the soul? And I received this example. It's like you are an American going visiting Europe, and you really want to immerse yourself into the culture, but at the end of the day, you're still this American person with your own upbringing, and really you need as much to learn and to share who you are. And this is what the soul is. Many times people think of the soul of something that we need to to, to learn from. We are soul. And because by being in the body, we tend to be confused for a certain time, what we want to experience through the body and the soul everything that there is to learn in that journey on earth. And to be open, to see that everything that comes to us is really to teach us, but also to create the perfect environment so we can keep growing and we can have the right, more smooth. I remember my teacher used to say, at the end of the day, we all going through the same direction, but we have the choice if we want to have a ride that is smooth or more bumpy. And by asking, how can I be more attuned with the divine plan, the more, and of course, there is moment that we will make choices that will not be the easiest one. But like we say, there is no mistake in life as long that we're doing it with our heart, and then we keep on learning. And in that journey, I made it really my biggest wish is to assist people in that process. And yet again, as a spiritual teacher, my my most precious desire is to help people do it on their own. Is not to have anyone that cannot move right or left without an advice. The opposite is to give people the tools so they can go on their own, on their journey, and fulfill really all the gift that they have inside of them to offer. So I just want to remind everyone that as I use StreamYard platform, there is a link that is posted, and usually it's something that will allow you to come on live on the show, and you can come participate every time, whether to the conversation on the topic that I'm bringing, or more specifically for people that are familiar with what it is to be an intuitive life coach or bringing spiritual guidance, just to come with whatever question is in your mind, whatever situation you want to discuss, and just to try to get some messages that can allow you what is at play. Again, is not to tell what to do, but much more give you the support and the understanding about what is the vibration, and to decipher, what would be the best route to take, and hopefully, to get to the next level, and on and on and on. So I was just thinking, to conclude, this first time spontaneous coming on live, to maybe do a quick meditation. And so whenever you feel ready, uncross your legs, uncross your hands, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. and allow my voice, my words to guide you into your subconscious mind. I want you to pay attention wherever you are sitting, the way you hold your body, trying to keep your spinal cord straight, yes, relaxed. And start paying attention to the way you feel from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. If you feel some tension in your neck, move it from side to side. You can roll your shoulder if anything feels tense over there. Roll your back and take a deep breath in, hold it and out. Again, breathe in and out. One more time, in and out. Feel yourself. Your true self is peaceful, joyful, expandable. And as you keep on breathing in and out to your own rhythm, I would like you to imagine above your head a beautiful, bright, healing light showering you from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, surrounding you. As you sit into this shower of light, you become even more attuned to the energy inside of you. The same warm, loving, embracing light exists inside of you, waiting to be shared. And so what now I would like you to focus on your heart center. And that brightening light is turning into a beautiful emerald green. The energy of love, the energy of healing. Remembering that the journey on earth is a journey of the heart. To love, to share, and being kind. And so if you have any layers blocking you of trusting others, trusting yourself, just like an onion, just peel it slowly till you get to the heart. I would like you to focus into your throat chakra and visualize this blue light, energy of expression, expressing your true self. Be impeccable with your words of love, words of wisdom, of encouragement, words that you share with the world, words that you share with yourself each day. What are you saying about yourself? Pay attention to those words, because what you say is what you believe. So be kind, being loving. Remember how beautiful, unique, incredible you are. The light is traveling now to the center of your forehead, into your third eye, envisioning this indigo color, opening yourself to see life beyond the five senses, beyond what your eyes, your physical eyes can see. Trusting that the connection between your third eye and your gut feelings will lead you into the path of enlightenment, the path of fulfilling your mission, your purpose on earth. And so now the light is reaching again the top of your head, beautiful purple magical light, opening yourself to the universe, linking yourself with the cosmos, knowing that you are one, that you are loved. And so I want like to tell yourself, I am love. I am light. And we are one. And so whenever you are ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your head from side to side, and open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. I hope you enjoy this meditation, this teaching today. One more thing to add is because the sign of Aries is the first sign of the year, astrologically, we also know that each of the 12 next day will be under the umbrella of one of the 12 signs of the zodiac. And so just to make a connection internally by tapping into the qualities of each of the sign and paying attention to any other shortcoming of it. And just remembering that as we turn on the light, the darkness disappears. So it's all about light, it's all about love. I wish you a beautiful day. I will see you maybe another day next week. I don't know, we'll see. And otherwise, wishing you all the best, love and light always. Bye.